Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations for completing week 3, neglected diseases, where you learn much about zoonotic diseases of public health importance, vectors and their control, as well as One Health responses. For this week, I am glad to welcome you to week 4. Week 4 is divided into two independent parts, which are part 1, Health Policy and Disease Prevention and Control by Professor Flavia Sinkubuche, who is also a Deputy Dean Stakeholder Relation, University of Pretoria. Faculty of Health Sciences, as well as Part 2, Public Health Surveillance System by the late Professor Gigla Brown. Professor Gigla Brown was one of our extraordinary professor of public health and medicine. Sadly, we lost him this year, 2023. May his soul rest in peace. However, teaching and learning goes on. We will sure learn a lot from them, these two gurus. Your week 4 learning activity sheet will guide and help you to navigate through this week's program. Follow the instructions and read through all the questions required by each activity before answering and uploading for submission. Remember, you have 1 or 2 attempts at most to answer the questions, so take your time before answering and before hitting that send button to avoid unnecessary recalling and request for the extra attempt. That usually takes time to resolve. Observe all the due dates for submission as occurred in the previous weeks, 1 to 3. So nothing has changed in week 4 regarding such valuable instructions. I've got these few points to make. Point number 1, continue to work in your respective groups where you have been assigned to do so. If you want to earn maximum points in score in any given discussion, particularly where the instruction says to discuss and comment on 2 other posts, try to expand or elaborate as much as you can with new synthesized facts from the discussion posted by your fellow colleagues if you concur or disagree with the post. Rather than saying, yes, I agree, Peter, exactly my point, Nomsa, you took my words, Pebezi. Instead, rational comments and fair reasoning are all that we want to hear from you in this regard. Never copy and paste your colleagues' work. That constitutes plagiarism and is a serious offense if found doing so. Point number 2, over the past week, there have been some queries related to missed submission due to various valid reasons, ranging from module access denial due to unpaid fees, of course, wiki access denial, which we have resolved the queries, lapsed submission time or technical issues, further, funeral attendance, hospitalization, and many more valid reasons. If you were affected by any of these points above, do not worry. There will be summative assessment at the end of week 6. In this assessment, you will complete a summative assignment that covers work from week 3, which is One Health, week 4, health policies, and week 6, outbreak investigation. In your preparation for this assessment, please do some scope reading on the following topics: One Health and One Health strategy, the role of One Health in disease prevention, health policies and disease outbreaks, as well as disease outbreak investigation. The following book may have valuable information for guiding you when you do your preparation. The One Health Approach to Infectious Disease Outbreak Control, with special interest to current perspectives on viral disease outbreaks, epidemiology, detection, and control. I have attached the website to access the textbook. Just get into your activity list to see more details about it. For now, which is point number 3, you must continue to work as a normal and observe the submission due date as set in your to-do activity guiding list. I hope all is clear. Point number 4, regarding students at risk, UP Online or UP Online administrators will continue to issue a list of such students at risk who do not comply with submission due date or deadlines every Monday of every week. Some will be contacted by this UP Online directly. The ones in red highlights are the most at risk and highly affected. Any other names not on red highlights are not at higher risk and must not panic, but continue to work hard and submit their work on time. Treat the list as your progress guide to see how far you are from the at-risk boundary line. When contacted by UP Online, please cooperate with them. The idea is not to shame you, but helps you pass the module and solve technical problems you may have. That's the whole idea of UP Online contacting you. The assessment for week 4 are compulsory and comprised of one quiz or test, one discussion forum that is designed as module participation, and one graded assignment for each week 4 part 1 and week 4 part 2. In other words, there are 6 assessments that you need to do there. Always proofread your work before posting or hitting the send button for typographical errors, grammars, and spelling text, as they may work against you. This week, you will receive overall feedback on your week 1 to 3 completed work so far. Read and improve from this feedback. Ladies and gentlemen, I have spoken a lot, but hopefully a mouthful. If you listen to me attentively and read these guidelines, you won't falter in wrong. I hope you will again have an enjoyable week full of online teaching and learning. Remember, my door and that of your tutors are always open should you wish to talk to one of us. Always copy your tutor when sending a query to me. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you abundantly. Good luck.